Okay, we're going to go ahead and kick off the call officially. This is Mike calling in from the great state of Ohio, and we look at PM International. For the guests that have joined the call here tonight, thank you for joining us, and all of our distributors that have contributed to this call here tonight. Greg could not make this call. He's live in Chicago, Illinois. They had a great event tonight. I can see some pictures on Facebook and just spreading the energy for this exciting company. And what a company this is. For those of you that are new tuning into this call here tonight, I want you to sit back and think about how many times have you been invited to a party before the party begins. You have a company here out of Germany that has been around for 22 years. In fact, they are literally, from a global standpoint, doing nearly $400 million in annual sales, and they have just launched into the North American market, including Mexico. And when you look at that from a business standpoint, that is really exciting. When I look in the dictionary under that statement I just made, that's all you can feel is excitement, because it's not a startup company. And most of you know that opportunity is great, but when you have a company with longevity, integrity, and everything that we're going to share with you here tonight, it gets better for you and your family. And that's very important, because if you're looking at adding extra income or looking at these products to increase your overall health and wellness, you know, when you look at a company, you want to make sure that you're aligning yourself with a company that's going to take care of you, your family, and everyone that you introduce this company to. And so, in short, when I told you 22 years, $400 million in annual sales, in a company that has literally expanded now to 38 countries on a global level, that's extremely exciting when I think about it just for me. But for all of you, when you understand the product line that this company has, again, we're going to give you kind of the short overview. We got some guest speakers that are going to join us here tonight, but I get excited because I love nutrition. I love wellness. When I look at the industry, it's a $100 billion plus industry. When you look at this company, PM International, you're going to find that they have a product line that is next to none. They have an average of 2 patents per product. I mean, when I sit back and think about that from a nutritional standpoint, from a medical standpoint, it's amazing to think about. 2 patents per product. And you think about a product line, and I love this about the company, they don't have hundreds of products or 80 products. They have less than 20 amazing products. And one more thing I want to tell you when it comes to the patents, that not only do they average 2 patents per product, but they also have patented the process for absorption and deliverability, I guess I should say. Absorption is probably a better word. But when you look at the market today, when you go out and you buy a product at a grocery store or a GNC, you're going to find that, you know, the average product out there today absorbs 15 to maybe 30%. And when I say absorption, when you really think about that, when you take a product, whether it's vitamin A or vitamin C or fruits and vegetables, whatever you're taking, you want that to absorb at the highest level possible so your body can use exactly what it needs to heal itself, to give it energy, stamina, whatever it might be. So if you look at the average product today absorbing 15 to 30% in the U.S. market, what I love about this company is that they patented the process called the nutrient transport concept, which allows the products to absorb at nearly 100%. That is the golden nugget. That is the big deal. That is what makes this company so different from all the companies out there today that may look good and smell good when they have the marketing, but when it comes down to it, how much of that product that you're taking is actually getting into your body? Nearly 100% with PM International. That excites me. I love to sell. I love to promote things. But when a product actually works, when you get products into your system, and I know from the results what it's doing for that person, for that family, I mean, that to me is a bonus on top of a successful business. So let me tell you a little bit about the product line. And again, if you are brand new on the call here tonight, yes, I'm a little bit excited, but that's me. That's kind of like my middle name. But the proof is in the pudding when you try the products from the person that invited you to be on this call here tonight. The first product line is called FitLine. FitLine is, in my world, it's kind of like your nutrition for people that are active, okay? Number one, active people, because we have a product called Activize, and that is going to give you energy, endurance, and stamina. In short, the Activize product is going to give your body 10% more oxygen. It's got all the B vitamins. It's got a little bit of niacin. It's going to open up the capillaries, and it's going to give your body at nearly 100% absorption 10% more oxygen. Think about that for a moment. Think about how many athletes today have been in trouble for blood doping. In a sense, when you look at Activise, that's exactly what this product is doing, because it's giving your body naturally 10% more oxygen. And by the way, when you look at this product line, you're going to find that being from Germany, they do not have anything artificial. They don't have anything that's GMO, which is genetically modified organisms. They have nothing but Mother Nature, because that's exactly how they have to produce products in Europe. They cannot put anything artificial. When I say I'm going to provide you with Activise and you can take this product and have 10% more oxygen, you might sit back and think that sounds too good to be true. But when you understand the product manufacturing in Europe, you'll actually get excited. It is nothing like product manufacturing in the U.S. So when you look at the FitLine product line, number one, you've got Activise. Number two, we have Basics. Basics is going to be all your fruits and vegetables. We know the importance of that for immunity, just for everyday life, okay? Just giving your body what it needs to do what it needs to do on an hourly, on a daily, a weekly, a yearly. I mean, think about it. Your body goes through so much from the water, the air, the food that we ingest. Fruits and vegetables are nature's first line of defense for you. So think about the immunity part. It also has the probiotics, the digestive enzymes. Okay, it has the fiber. It's just an amazing product, and it tastes great, okay? So the Activise, that's kind of like your energy. The Basics is going to be kind of like your overall, when you look at your fruits and your vegetables, and those two, by the way, can be combined. We call that a power cocktail. You can combine those two products. It even tastes better together, and you can take that once. I take it twice a day, and before you kind of wrap up your night, think about the importance of minerals. The third product in the core, what I call FitLine showcase, and that is called Restorate. That's going to give your body all the restorative minerals that it needs throughout a day of, obviously, getting a little bit beat up, right, when you think about it from an air standpoint, a food standpoint, viruses, and, you know, whatever else we're doing. We're working out, we're working, we're stressed. When you go to bed at night, that is the best time for your body to repair, to renew the cells. And that's exactly what Restorate will do. And by the way, if you're having trouble sleeping, it's not a sleep aid, by the way, but it's something that will help you get into that REM, that, you know, I would almost like that pH state of mind, so you can sleep better. FitLine also has amino acids. Now, this is a great product. I've had some really good friends of mine took this product probably about 2.5, 3 months before I even tried it. In fact, my good friend Vinny, who you're going to hear from tonight, he told me one day, he said, Mike, let me tell you the importance of amino acids when it comes to, I mean, whether you're working out or not, the importance for your muscle. Okay, your muscles need to have those amino acids, you know, to keep your muscles, you know, at the level you want them to be. If you are working out, even more important. So the amino acids, another part of FitLine. They also have the omega-3 and the CoQ10, the vitamin E, and the oils that you can take at, again, 100% absorption. When you look at the FitLine product line, I'm going to tell you there are amazing athletes from around the world, people that are not receiving a check to take the product. They're actually taking the product because they know how well it works, because they want to go out and be the best they can be. They compete at a high level, like the Olympics, or even like Serena Williams. You know, it's amazing when you look on Facebook and you find her coach wearing a FitLine hat. Now, you take the average person like me or you, and I'm not sure. We might have an Olympic athlete on this call here tonight. Who knows? But you know what? You take the average person today, you give them the FitLine product line every day, and the results are amazing. Whether it's weight loss, whether it's hormone balance, whether it's, you know, just getting their body to a point where they can function a little bit stronger. They can maybe eliminate that coffee. They don't need that extra sugar. They don't need that extra, you know, candy bar, whatever it is they're doing just to get through the day. They can actually have something that Mother Nature intended all of us to have. Now, the second part of this product line is called Beauty Line. So let me just kind of backtrack to keep this real simple tonight. Our product line, FitLine, Beauty Line. I just kind of gave you the showcase on FitLine. I'm going to give you kind of the short presentation with a guest of ours here tonight, It's going to help me present Beauty Line. Now, I'm going to tell you this much. When it comes to beauty products, number one, I am no expert, okay? But what I do know is that the beauty industry is a $100 billion plus industry. Think about this tonight. And first, I want to check and make sure. Tracy, have you joined us for the call tonight?
Yep, Mike, I'm here.
I appreciate you being here tonight. I'm going to, first of all, thank you for your time. I know you're busy. You've got a family. You've got a lot of stuff going on in your life. And Tracy, by the way, has been in the industry for quite some time. She joined the PMI team back in February. In fact, in a very short period of time, she achieved our IMM level, which was done in, I think, Tracy, about a month, or was it 6 weeks that you achieved that level?
Yes, about 6 to 7 weeks.
About 6 to 7 weeks. You and your husband, Mike, you won a trip to Germany, for that accomplishment. And, your background, if you don't mind, just quickly, Tracy, tell us a little bit about your background so the guests can get, to know you a little bit more before we go through the Beauty Line.
Sure. Well, first, I've been in the network marketing industry for 15 years, but above that, I've been a beautician for 26 years, and I've been introduced to a lot of products. We have people come in all the time sharing and telling us what is good for our clients, and please just try this. And for me, when I tried Ultimate Young, in 3 minutes I saw results. I was amazed and had to have it right away and knew this was something that I wanted to share with my clients right away.
Absolutely. And, tell me, Tracy, what is it about the Ultimate Young when you look at that one product alone? Because the Beauty Line, there's a handful of products, which, if you don't mind, you can share your thoughts on all of them. But, when you use that Ultimate Young, not just for you but your clients, what's happening? Why is it so different and exciting for people?
Well, I'll just share real quick, and we've always said in our salon, everyone sits in our chair and we do this amazing transformation on their hair, and they want to know, okay, great, but now what are you going to do with my skin? Because now my hair looks fantastic. What can I do with my skin? And we have to say, well, I'm a beautician, not a magician, so I don't know. I can only do the hair part, but what's fantastic about Ultimate Young is now I get to be a magician, so I call Ultimate Young my magic wand. There is nothing I have ever seen or used that you can put on your eyelids, your neck, your lips, your cheeks, on the back of your hands that makes a difference, let alone makes a difference in 3 minutes. And I've used it on the first week. I tried all ages. I tried it on 20-year-old, 15-year-old, to an 85-year-old, and it worked absolutely every time the way they said it did. And it's amazing that one product can work on every age, every skin type, whether you're male or female, and get those kind of results in 3 minutes. And not only get results in 3 minutes, but every time you use it, because of the NCC process, because it's working at the cellular level, your skin actually gets better and better. So even though it's a short to medium fix, it's also doing a long-term fix on your skin so that you're looking better every time you use it.
In there, Tracy, because you had mentioned about putting this product on your lips, and that's an important thing, because the one thing people, they can look at other products and go, wow, this product does something similar, but when you look at where this product comes from, and I know when you first, looked at this product, we did a couple meetings at your house, that was important to you because you knew it was from Germany, and you knew it was 100% non-GMO and natural. I mean, we can actually, from what I heard, our skincare product line is so safe, you put it on our lips, correct?
Correct. And then I also want to share one little thing, because I actually tested it on myself, and what I did was I put it on half of my neck for a week, just for me and to be able to show my clients. And by the end of that week, you could see a visible line, a very, very visible line down the middle of my neck within, really in 4 days, but in 7 days. And that in itself is, a game changer, really. There's nothing else like it. Nothing else like it.
Well, and give us kind of a snapshot. We've got the Ultimate Young, but we also have the lotion, the tonics, and what are your thoughts on that? Because I know you've used all the products.
Oh, yes. And then on top of the Ultimate Young, which honestly can be a whole industry or a business in itself, that one product could build a business for someone. They've given us Forever, which is a moisturizer you use morning and night for your medium long-term effects. But again, it does 7 anti-aging effects, and I just kind of want to read them just because I don't want to get them wrong and I don't want to miss one. But one product, again, does 7 things. It helps soften wrinkles, supports strength and elasticity, refines pores, promotes even skin tone, even skin texture, improves moisture, and promotes a radiant complexion. And again, 7 things. You don't need 7 products to do all of that. You need one product. And again, from ages 20 to 15 to 84, women are loving the product, whether they have oily skin, dry skin, any skin tone, they love the Forever. And it's actually our secret product because although Ultimate Young gets you results in 3 minutes, Forever is what people are falling in love with, the moisture, the texture, the feel of their skin, feeling more youthful. And again, because of the NTC, the absorption, it's not just laying on your face. It's actually going into the cells and repairing and contouring, which is amazing. And then the facial tonic and the cleansing milk, wonderful. And then they also have the anti-aging day cream that has SPF, which is so important for all of us during the summer, and anti-aging cream for at night that also has just phenomenal results when you team that up with Forever and Ultimate Young. And they also have the kit that has Ultimate Young and Forever together called Triple Lift, or I like to tell my clients it's a triple threat. So it's just an amazing product, and you just really have to use it, because once you use it, you're a believer. When you see results in 3 minutes, you're hooked.
No, I absolutely agree. I mean, I witnessed that, working with you and doing some, in-home meetings, and, people do when they experience that. It's not just the short term, though, because I love what you said here tonight with the Forever. That's kind of like the secret, and everything else, kind of putting this together as a package deal. But nothing more than what you said, that even with the Ultimate Young, that's a business within itself. And, it makes sense why you and your husband, Mike, you guys hit an amazing level of IMM, won a trip to Germany in a few short months, because you're doing exactly what you enjoy doing. It's helping people, with the fountain of youth in a sense. But we're doing it at such a natural, non-GMO level. It's kind of fun because we know it's not just that quick fix. We're doing it the right way. So, Tracy, can't thank you enough for your input tonight. I could listen to you all night, and thank you for sharing your thoughts and doing a great job, working with PMI. It leads into, when you hear Tracy tonight, her energy, her enthusiasm, it leads into the opportunity. And what I'd like to do now is introduce a really good friend of mine as well, Vinny. I call him Vinny Mack. He's out of Canton, Ohio. Tracy's not too far from him in Wadsworth, and I'm not too far from him, just over here in Akron. But Vinny, let me just kind of tell you the short story on Vinny. He's going to help us understand a little bit more about the opportunity tonight, how you can get involved. But, Vinny and his wife, Lorianne, they own 7 companies. They have 3 kids, probably 2 of the busiest, most amazing people I've ever met. So when you jump on a call like this and you think you're busy, trust me, you're not busy. But they make time for things that are important. And, Vinny has explained that to me before. Now, when I introduced Vinny to, this opportunity, he didn't just jump right in. He looked at it, and Vinny, I'd like you to explain that just a little bit, why, you and your wife got involved and what you saw in this opportunity, just from the beginning stages, if you don't mind. And welcome to the call, by the way. We appreciate your time tonight.
Thanks, Mike. I really appreciate you having me. And, I'm as excited as anyone to be involved in this company. And for those listening, I encourage you to get involved today. Figure it out as you go. I, like you said, Mike, was a skeptic initially. I put a lot of stock in my wife and a very dear friend of mine, Big Jer, who may very well be on the call and got involved with this as well. When I gave them the information after you got back from Germany and had that opportunity to meet with Rolf Mr. Sorg, the CEO, it was one of those things where, I feel like I'm a pretty knowledgeable guy as it relates to supplements and so forth, and I, like you, am not real familiar with skincare, though my wife was. I wanted really her opinion and Jerry's opinion as it related to those supplements. So, it took me 6 weeks to get involved, but thank God I did. I think I might be the biggest proponent of the products now that ever walked the face of the earth. So, what was compelling to me, very truthfully, was simply that of 7 things we always talk about the products. The products, as we talk about, sell themselves, but the reality of it is, and if you remember nothing else on this phone call, remember this. These products are all non-GMO, gluten-free, natural ingredients, no artificial sweeteners, no dyes. They each average about 2 to 3 patents per product, and most importantly, their most coveted patent, which is the nutrient transport concept, as you described. Some of us may very well be aware of this, but a lot of us are not. Most of the supplements on the marketplace today, you walk into a vitamin shop, a supermarket, or what have you, those supplements, on average, anywhere from 15 to 30% absorption. Sure, you have some that will reach 40, maybe even 50% absorption, few and far between, but nothing compares to the nearly 100% absorption rate that the nutrient transport concept allows. So that in and of itself was extremely compelling for us. So,
well, and you know what? No, you're absolutely right. And, Vinny, we had a conversation about this, and I'd like to share this if you don't mind, that, a guy like you who, you've built some amazing companies, and you and your wife, and you put your time in to the point where, you were at a position where you didn't necessarily need the money to get involved with this company, but you wanted to get involved because of residual income. And if you don't mind, just kind of share that part of your story and why this compensation plan was so attractive, to you and your family.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, this was one of the, 5 reasons that my wife and I decided to get involved in the company. And, I don't know of any companies that offer you about 9 different ways to earn income. This one does. And I, like you, have been involved in network marketing or the direct sales industry for, over the last 20 years with a couple other companies and have seen nothing like this. I mean, we're talking, and I'll share the income levels or the income opportunities, but one is retail income. You can generate anywhere from 20 to 40%. Secondly, you have wholesale, which is basically a 10% discount on those products through our auto ships. Thirdly, the top retailer bonus, which my wife has hit every single month, and I'm sure some other folks out there have done so as well, earning anywhere from 3 to 5%. Pool bonuses, $60 to $120. Generational royalties, which really this compensation plan is built on, which is very unique and very friendly to the distributor. There's 6 different levels of generations of which we are paid on, earning anywhere from 3 to 5%. And then you got the management bonus, which is really the killer. And again, another one that sets it apart, 2 to 21%, depending on the level. And obviously, we've had many conversations on this one. But in addition to those 6 common ones for this platform, you also have obviously a car bonus that ranges anywhere from $111 to $2,200 for a monthly car bonus. That's unheard of. Secondly, they have this achievement bonus where we earn up to $10,000, and that was just introduced a couple months ago. Introduced after it being introduced in the United States, which I thought was phenomenal, just an additional opportunity. And then last but not least, I don't know of any other direct sales company. And again, I'm not saying that's not out there, but I am not aware, Mike, and you and I have had this conversation, this company offers a pension plan where they're going to match up to $800 a month. That's pretty phenomenal. That's a topper. So
huge.
We're not even talking about the trips and opportunities like that, vacations that you have to win. I mean, you just had Tracy Osepik on, and her and her husband Mike, not only won the Germany trip, but they were able to pay for their vacation after 2 months being in the business, which was absolutely phenomenal. I know that she would love to talk about that as well. The compensation plan is
absolutely. Yeah, and you mentioned that pension plan, Vinny, and that's something a lot of us talk about quite a bit. I think it's important for the guests to know because, there's a lot of great opportunities out there today, but some of them, they can almost be like the flash in the pan because, and we know this. You don't want to get involved with something that's going to, kind of like, be here for a few short years, and then all of a sudden you got to start over and go somewhere else. I mean, what I love about this company and why it's attracted people like Vinny, Tracy, and many other people that are on this call here tonight is because it's a long-term plan. You can make the short-term money. You can make the big money short-term. And let me tell you, I can rest assured, I know, because I know exactly what Vinny's group does every single day, and Vinny has earned over $10,000 a month in net income in the last 5 months, per month, being involved with this company. So if you want that short-term burst, hey, I want to make $10,000 plus a month, and Vinny will tell you, in fact, I think he stated this on another conference call, he said, I'm just getting started. I want to make 50 grand a month. But that short term is there. The midterm is there. But that pension plan, again, I love that, Vinny, because most companies, when you tie that in, you tie that knot, that's willable income to your children and part of your retirement plan on top of whatever else we're doing. Because let's face it, some people are joining this company and they have a job, or they have a business. Like you and Lori Ann, you have 7 companies and a job. In addition to all that, you're adding this. So, that's
100%, Mike. I think one of the most compelling things that we look at, and a lot of people look at, is timing. And you started this conversation out of the business overview on that of timing. We're talking about a company that's been around for 22 years, not a startup company with very little risk associated with this opportunity. They're just now introducing it to the United States and really not officially launching until January of 2016. Sometimes we get taken back, or we take a step back when we're introduced to these opportunities because we don't know if they're going to be around, as you said. That's a great point. This company has been around for 22 years in 35 countries. So their processes, their products, their business opportunity is well proven, and it is about timing. So, when you get involved with a company like PM International at a time like this, you are setting yourself up for a huge opportunity. And you know what, Mike? Everybody doesn't have the same, not everyone has the same aspirations. Some may be interested just in the product. That's okay. Everybody and their family should be on the product. I believe that much in the products. But maybe you're interested in becoming a distributor to get your product at no cost. Maybe you're interested in an additional $500,000 a month extra income. Maybe you're interested in making $5 grand a month, but maybe you're interested in doing 50 grand a month like myself or my wife.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but let's wrap this call up with how people get involved, because I know one thing, the companies that you've started, you invested your money into, I know for a fact it was not even close to the amount of money that it costs to join this company and to have this opportunity. So if you don't mind, let's wrap up this call and you just kind of share with us how people get involved. And I say that respectfully because I know you have invested major amounts of money and you've had the returns. But, I often tell people it's like you look at a franchise today, and I'll share this example, then you can take over and we'll wrap up. Somebody buys a franchise. I mean, they invest hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I know you've done that before yourself in businesses. But, the napkins don't cost $500. The logos don't cost $500. I mean, what does it cost to get involved in the importance of that when you look at launching a residual income like we're doing?
Well said, Mike. Well, as you well know, it costs a mere $99 to start your business in PM International. And I say that, and I say this with tongue in cheek. This is an absolute no-brainer if you are interested in adding additional dollars in your pocket a month. $99, and you're going to get a demo pack that include Ultimate Young, Activize, and 20% off all your product purchases. But most importantly, it gives you a $194 value. So number one, that's $99. Secondly, you obviously want to get on the product, be an ambassador of the products that you believe in, and you will become passionate about, obviously. And then thirdly, there's a 500 pull pack that's optional, but very good opportunity for those who want to fast start. And PM International gives us that opportunity to fast start into the business by buying a pull pack, which is optional, but allows you to fast start to become a manager. And you want to become a manager because that's when your commissions really start to kick in. So real easy to get involved, but I don't know a business, as you said, that you can get started for $99. Absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely. And you know what? If you're a guest on the call here tonight, do yourself a favor and take a good look at the products and look at the opportunity as well. As Vinny said, try the products first or do a combination of both. But either way, you're not going to lose. You're going to be so excited that the person that invited you on this call here tonight did so you can take a good look and learn about what's happening. We've got so many unique events coming up. We've got a Las Vegas event. We've got what we call opportunity events all around the country. The person that invited you on the call here tonight, they can give you the list and the website so you can understand what's happening, and you can join some of those events if you so choose. But with that, I want to thank, number one, Tracy, number two, Vinny, and all of our guests that are on the call here tonight. Thank you for your time. Everyone, have a great night. Thanks for joining.